I have an insurance policy to pay for my funeral. We hear that a lot. Unfortunately, having a life insurance policy doesn't lock in the costs of the services and the funeral merchandise like a prepaid funeral plan would. A couple of years back, a lady passed away and her 3 children came in to make the final arrangements. Their mother had written in a file 20 years earlier the type of service that she wanted, the type of casket that she wanted, and all of the other details of her service. She indicated she had an insurance policy to pay for it all. At the time of her death, the insurance policy was $3,000 less than what the current costs of the arrangements totaled. And unfortunately, the 3 children refused to pay anything over the policy amount towards the cost of the service. In the end, they opted for cremation, and their mother didn't get the service she had planned or hoped for. Inflation impacts our industry just like it does farmers, textile workers, or the auto industry. What is unique about pre-funded funeral plans is that much like the futures market, you can arrange for delivery of goods and services in the future at today's costs. Insurance policies do not help you avoid the inflationary impact on your funeral costs like a funeral plan does. In addition, something people don't like to think about, but if in the future there is ever an application made for Medicaid assistance, the life insurance policy is counted as an asset. You will have to take cash value of that policy, which is much less than the face value. At that point, Medicaid will instruct you to use the cashed-in policy and go make your funeral arrangements. Funeral arrangements can easily be made irrevocable and will not be counted as an asset when the Medicaid caseworker is determining your net worth. If Medicaid never does become an issue, what is lost? Your children will be able to divide the proceeds of the insurance policy without having to give a portion to the funeral home. In the end, frankly, I see it as just an obligation that I have to my family to take care of them financially and emotionally, and if the last act I do to show that is through making my funeral arrangements, then I don't think my wife or my daughters will complain.